Beautiful souls. This morning I woke up after some very intense dreams with actual tears in my eyes. I was dreaming about the situation in Gaza, and I woke up with so much heaviness in my heart and pain and emotion, and I can tell that it's not mine. It's coming from the collective. It's coming from me tapping into what's going on in Gaza right now. And I just wanted to jump on and do a little practice with you guys. I don't know if I've ever shared a practice on IG Live. I have lots of practices, meditations, and embodiments on my YouTube channel. So if you haven't checked out my YouTube channel, go do that right now. The link is in my bio, or you can just search Sync in Flow on YouTube. But I thought I would just sit down with you guys. If you're watching this while you're scrolling, pause your scroll, stop what you're doing, and just tune in with me. This is an opportunity to come home to your heart, to come home to your womb, and to just move and flow whatever energy is moving through your system right now. Even if you're thinking, oh, Josie, I feel great, there's nothing I need to specifically shift in my emotional body right now, that's also beautiful. That's totally okay. Like, these practices meet you where you are at, and they always take you a level higher. They take you into more presence, more love, more expansion, more just beingness. They remind us how to be so that we can be present with what we are feeling. And it's not about using the practice to make the feeling go away. It's rather about using the practice to be more present and embodied in whatever sensations are moving in your body right now. So you can come to a seated cross-legged position, and you can just sit up straight and tall, and you can start to close your eyes if that feels comfortable. Otherwise, you can just keep your gaze fixed on a single point, maybe somewhere in front of you. And you can just take a deep breath in through your nose and a cleansing breath out the mouth. And a deep inhale through the nose. And a cleansing breath out the mouth. And with every exhale, can you allow your body to soften? So again, inhaling and opening the mouth, softening the shoulders, and letting the sigh release. Taking another deep breath in through the nose. This audible exhale, this audible sigh, is one of the greatest ways to regulate our nervous system. Especially if you are in public and you need a quick little trick, a quick fix, a quick little tool to come back to yourself. This audible sigh is so it's so good. It's so good. And make sure you just relax your jaw, open the mouth, soften in the shoulders, in the chest, and allow yourself to just come back to more presence. Soften into the body, land. Feel your consciousness, your energy land in your body right here, right now. And then we can start with some tapping. I love tapping. Tapping is such also a great way to shift energy. And we really are just resourcing ourselves. We are using our own capacity for self-resourcing. Okay, this is the number one thing. We have to learn how to self-resource before we externally resource. Because we're always looking to other people to support us, help us, fill us up, to tell us what to do, to tell us how to feel better, to give us a pill, to take our pain away. But actually the only person that can truly do that is us, right? So just tapping all the way along the chest. Continuing with those deep breaths, tapping along the collarbones. Now we can go to the top of the head. Just continue with those deep breaths. You can tap all the way around the head, on top, on the side, at the back, on your temples. Okay. Then we can go to the forehead, the third eye, the brows. And just keep breathing, keep breathing, keep breathing. Extending the exhales, making the exhales audible. And then tapping on the side of the head by the temples. It's quite sensitive here. You don't have to tap too hard. But I like feeling it. I like feeling like a firm tap. And we can tap under the eyes. And then below the nose, above the mouth. And then on the chin. And just keep breathing. And I invite you to close your eyes and just check in with your internal world. How is my internal world feeling? How am I feeling? How was I feeling this morning? And now to the chest again. How was I feeling this morning? How am I feeling right now? What has been the state of my internal world today? What has been the state of my emotional body today? What has been the state of my mental body today? What has been the state of my physical body? What has been the state of my spiritual body? And really just asking yourself, how am I feeling? How am I doing? How can I make more time and presence to acknowledge myself and where I'm at, you know? And then let's go back to the head for one more round. We so often just are so focused on the external, which is actually a massive distraction. Massive distraction. Like, yes, we need to move and act and work and do the things in the external, but all of that energy and output, it comes from the internal. It comes from the input that we put into ourselves. Now to the brow. We can only put out what we put in, right? What you get out of something is what you put into something. So what you get out of your workday and what you are getting out of your, your rationality and your mental capacity and your mental facilities to think, now to the side, is only as great as what you put into your self-care, now to below the eye, to caring for yourself, to looking after your mental health, to prioritizing your body, right? Continuing to breathe, deep breaths, and now going to above the mouth. to the chin. And then back to the chest. You can just bring your hands to your heart, closing down the eyes, taking a deep breath in through the nose, and again sighing out the mouth, slowly extending the exhale. And now continuing to breathe in and out the nose, with your hands on the center of your chest, over your heart chakra. Just checking in with your body. How am I feeling right now? After all that tapping, you should feel your energy body start to come alive and start to move. You should feel a slight tingling sensation, maybe at the top of your head or just maybe at the edge of your skin. Feeling into that space literally just past your skin. That's where your energy body sits. So if you're sensitive, you can feel that energy flowing and moving already. And we're just going to take some deep breaths into the heart. We're going to rub the heart in a clockwise direction, in circles. Just continuing to take some deep breaths. Just loving yourself, giving yourself this beautiful rub. Feeling that warmth start to generate. I like making noises, especially when I'm touching myself. It's just part of my routine right now. I'm gonna put my hand here because my jersey's a bit fluffy. And just keep rubbing and giving yourself this love. And maybe you can say to yourself, well done, baby girl. Well done. You're doing so good. I'm so proud of you. Doing so fucking good. You're doing so well. I'm so proud of you. And just saying this out loud to yourself, like how often do you acknowledge to yourself how good you're doing? How often do you pause to take time to congratulate yourself? And you can just bring your hands to stillness and just take a deep breath into the heart space, puffing out the chest, opening, expanding. Maybe tip your head back a little bit to open up the throat, up the chest. And inhale again. Now we're going to take our right hand and place it onto our womb space. I like to put my hand like on my skin and really feel that skin to skin contact. Put my hands in my pants, just below your belly button, just above your pubic bone. And you can now just start to breathe from your top left hand, from your heart space that you've just activated, to your bottom right hand. So feel the rise of your belly and your chest, and then feel the fall of your belly and your chest. And then the rise as you inhale, and then the fall as you exhale. And I really like to rock backwards and forwards. I like to accentuate and exaggerate this rocking motion as I inhale and exhale, so maybe you want to do that too. And we're just going to breathe together from our top hand to our bottom hand, cycling our breath from our heart to our womb and then back up from our womb to our heart. This is a continuous circular breath, so there's no pause between the inhale and exhale. We're just going to cycle inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. For the next few minutes, we're going to breathe together. So just closing the eyes, remaining present with your body, and inhaling. You can inhale for a count of about 4 to 6, and then you can exhale for a count of anywhere from 4 to 8 seconds, whatever works best for you. And make sure you really are filling yourself all the way to the top and really exhaling all the way to the bottom. Now we're going to take our top hand and place it on the bottom to meet the bottom with both hands placed on the womb. We're just going to focus the next 5 breaths on deeply, as deep as possible, as present as possible, breathing into your womb space, into your lower belly. Really just breathing in, puffing out your belly and contracting the belly as you breathe out. So again, I like to dip my head, like bow my head in honor and gratitude to my body and to my womb. And then you can just focus on breathing deeply into your lower belly, into your womb, into your abdomen, your pelvic space. And exhaling out the nose this time. Allowing the rise and fall of your belly to become this gentle rocking that's bringing you home to yourself. And again, you can physically rock your body. you can gently start to bring that to a close. Gently starting to let that go. Taking a deep breath in through the nose and sighing out the mouth. You can bring your hands to prayer position in front of the heart. And just noticing now, how do I feel? How does my head feel? How does my heart feel? How does my womb feel? My belly? My sex? How do I feel? Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, energetically. How do I feel? And just noting to yourself, taking stock. You can wrap your arms around your body, give yourself a big hug, a big squeeze, and just thank yourself for doing this practice, for practicing with me, for making time, for self-love, for self-care. This practice was so simple, but it really does so much when you're present and dedicated and willing to meet yourself wherever you are at. Meet yourself in the grief, meet yourself in the love, meet yourself in the joy, meet yourself in the rage, meet yourself where you are at. Accept yourself where you're at, and that is the first step to transforming and changing what it is, right? If you want to change, or amplifying if it's, a negative emotion or a heavy emotion, but if you want to, if you're feeling really good, then these practices can only amplify your vibration, right? And amplify that good feeling and take you higher. Thank you for practicing with me. I love you. I see you. I honor you. If you enjoyed this practice with me, make sure to head to my YouTube channel. There are lots of embodiment practices and meditations. I love you. I'll see you next time.